everyone. My name is Chloe, and today I'm here with a little bit of a different video. And this is kind of something exciting that I want to share with you guys, but also kind of something that I want help with, and I want to know if you guys can help me at all. So we have decided that at least for now, we are going to homeschool our girls. So right now, my daughter is 4.5. My oldest is 4.5. My youngest is 2. And then I'm 25 weeks pregnant with our third. And there's a lot of things that go into this decision, and maybe that'll be a video at another time. But we have decided, at least, like I said, for now, to homeschool our girls. So part of the decision came because I enrolled my oldest in a preschool type thing this year for this upcoming fall, because we moved here to this new city at the end of August last year. So everything was kind of full, and I didn't want to do too much too soon. Plus, she was only 3.5. Like, it was all right. I knew she would have a whole nother year before kindergarten. So we didn't do it then. And we decided to put her in this one for the fall. And then it got moved, and now it's 25 minutes away. And with us having a baby in the fall, it's not going to happen for us. So we decided, we had been thinking about this already, and then we had decided, let's just go ahead and start this year. So because she is very advanced. If you guys have been watching my videos for a while, we've been reading chapter books for about a year, and she is really close to reading herself, not chapter books, but like just reading in general. And she's just she loves the idea of school. Currently, we've been doing, I'm blanking, Busy Toddlers preschool program, and she loves that. Like, she just loves school. So I'm coming on here because I was talking to Angie from Science Mama. If you don't follow her, please do. She has a bookish channel called, which is her name, Angie Henderson, and she has a homeschool channel called The Science Mama. The Science Mama used to be both, and then she split them, I think, last year. And she really inspired me, as well as I have fallen down a rabbit hole of watching YouTube videos about homeschooling. And I have quite a few friends. We are in the Kansas City area, and it's estimated that 10 to 25% of kids in the Kansas City area are homeschooled. So we have, just in our neighborhood, we have like 3 or 4 different families who homeschool. So you would think I feel kind of prepared, but I don't. And like I said, I was talking to Angie, and one of the things that I feel like is really missing in YouTube is people like me who have no idea what they're doing. You guys, I have no idea. There's 1,000 curriculums you can choose from. There's so many people that even if they've only been doing it a couple years, everybody I can find feels like they have their stuff together. Like, they just know at least what works for their family, what doesn't, where to start, where to go, how they want to do things. And I don't, you guys. So my history is I taught kindergarten before having kids. And so I'm very in the public school mindset. I really liked teaching in the public school, but I taught probably 15 years ago, you guys, and so much has changed. So much has changed. And there's just so much in public schools right now that, especially in our area, that I'm just not wanting to put our girls in. Private school is not an option for us with 3 kids. We just won't be able to afford that. And so that's part of a big reason why we're doing things. And I just want to come on to here and be that person who has no idea and who's figuring it out, because I've got nothing, you guys. So like I said, I am a big researcher, and I fell down a rabbit hole of researching different curriculums and doing different things that I think will fit my daughter's learning style. We also, because she's 4.5 now, she will be at the end of July, she'll be 4.5. And so when school starts, she'll be 4.5. And so she doesn't have to start kindergarten, but like I said, she is so ready for it that I have curriculum that I'm going to try. And we're also having a baby at the end of October, or middle of October, hopefully beginning to middle of October. We're having a baby. So I am doing these curriculums with a lot of grace. If we start and don't finish, no big deal. If baby comes and things are just so thrown off, we aren't doing any school, cool, no big deal. I live in Kansas City, but I live on the Kansas side, so rules like state laws and things are pretty relaxed, but also she's 4.5, so there's really no pressure. And I always want to make sure that she is having fun, that everything we're doing is play-based and just on her interest. She's not at the age where we need to push her. There's not any sort of timeline or things that we need to get things done. I just want to have these so we can even table them for next year for kindergarten. Or if she's loving it, we have them ready to go because she, like I said, asks to do school every single day and she loves everything we're doing. And so I got these curriculums. So this video is just going to be a quick telling you what I chose and kind of why, and just me figuring it out. So you guys can kind of stumble along with me. I know I've talked to a couple other parents of kids like in this preschool age, and they're thinking about it too. So if I can help anybody in any sort of way, I'm happy to do it. And if any of you guys watching homeschool, give me all your tips and tricks because like I said, I got nothing. And I don't know, like my 4-year-old, super into it. My 2-year-old, not at all. Like she's 2, but my 4-year-old at 2 would sit and read books forever. And my 2-year-old's just not about that life. So it's going to be totally different. And I don't know what to do with my 2-year-old while I'm doing school with my 4-year-old. So I don't know, but let's just get into it. So what I've chosen is 3 different curriculums, one for math, one for like reading, and then one for history and Bible. So first, let's just get into the math one. So for math, I have chosen the Good and the Beautiful. And I have heard a lot about the Good and the Beautiful. People are either really, really into it or really not. This is the kindergarten math because she is very, like I said, she's very advanced. We've been doing preschool-y stuff for a year or 2 now. So she's got a really good grasp on the basics. And these are just really pretty. And they feel like a really good medium for me between like public school kind of things and also things that are a little more engaging and a little more fun for here at home. So it's got this course book and then this little box of stuff. So I'm not going to do like a full unboxing because I don't even know what I'm talking about here really. So this is what I've chosen for math. And then for reading, I've chosen All About Reading. And this is the pre-reading teacher's manual and then like an activity book. There's some different student sheets. There's some cards. There's all sorts of things. And we have done letter A already in this, and she loved it. And it gives, like, I do feel like this one, it could be kind of repetitive, but gives options of ways to like switch things up. And I've just heard really good things about this. So we're going to try it and just see. Again, I like that both of these seem generally pretty hand-holdy as far as like what I'm supposed to do and how I'm supposed to teach this. Because like I said, I have a background in teaching, especially little kids with kindergarten, but I don't necessarily have the time or like brain capacity to be prepping a ton of stuff, and I need it to be kind of laid out for me. So that's what we're going to be doing for reading. And then for history and Bible, this is one that, so for Bible, currently we are doing a few different things. We have daily devotionals that we do. We're currently doing a read through, like a Bible devotional, but like it's like reading through the Bible in a 3, 4, 5-year-old different like way of digesting it. So this one is one that I'm going to make a lower priority. However, I do think this one will fit my daughter's interests probably the most even, because this is completely literature based. So this is Sunlight. So Exploring God's World. This is pre-kindergarten, ages 4 and 5. And I've heard that this is like really advanced. So this may even be a little bit beyond her at this point, but it's history, Bible, and literature. And it comes with a whole lot of books, and some of them we already had on our shelves. Some of them I went through the list and went on thrift books and things and just kind of pieced together all the books. I'm not going to go through all these now. I will link Angie's. She does a big unboxing because she's got twin boys who are just a little bit older than my oldest daughter. So she, I know, is using the books with them, and I don't really know. This one is the one that's like the least straightforward about like what all I needed and what I didn't. So I got this little, like, this is the teacher's guide, and Angie says it's really hand-holdy, so that's really great. I also got these Developing the Early Learner books, and I think these are just like little activity books maybe. for the kids. And then I also it's got like a supply kit that you can buy, again, because especially this fall, I think my time and energy and focus is going to be a little bit limited. So just being able to purchase it all ready to go is great. So this one is also the most expensive. So just if you are thinking about homeschooling and you're looking at prices, The Good and the Beautiful has everything for free on their website. You can download it yourself and print it yourself. It's also pretty affordable just to buy it all bound up and beautiful like it is. And I figured with the cost of ink and time and all that kind of stuff, I would be about the same anyway. All About Reading is also pretty affordable. For both of those, we're talking less than $100 each. And like I said, the Sunlight is a little more expensive, but I also think it'll be really easy to incorporate because we already read a ton throughout the day, and my daughter loves that. And that my youngest daughter too is getting better about, like, if we're all reading together, she will sit for a little bit longer. So, yeah, that is what I'm going to be doing, you guys. I feel like this video is coming off like a jumble because that is what is in my brain. It's just a jumble of, like, I'm not one of those moms, one of those homeschool parents that has, like, it all figured out. These all feel like they're kind of similar in like how learning styles, I guess, and like delivery styles as far as me as a teacher, because I've heard one of the biggest things is, like, make sure it works for your kids, make sure it works for you, and make sure, like, everybody is enjoying it. So I try to find things that both were appealing to me as a teacher and that I thought my daughter would do good with. So that's it. I have no idea if any of these will work. I will probably update sporadically and just kind of let you guys know how it's going. I'm definitely not going to do like a full-on homeschool channel because I have no idea. If this year goes terribly, we'll probably try again next year, but then we are not opposed to, like, looking at other options either. So that's just kind of where we are for now. I just thought I'd get on and share, like I said, in case any of you guys want to follow along on this journey, or if any of you guys have tips or tricks, because I would love them. So that is everything. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll talk to you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.